Okay, this is called Avenida de Venceslau de Morais. So we're going to be heading straight down that way in a minute. Before we do, we give a little context. It also goes down that way. Some tall apartments everywhere. Kind of cool Chinese characters right there. That big, massive, rusty Chinese characters, like so cool. And then this one goes another tall boulevard. This Aeropuerto neighborhood. Kind of got them all around. But we're going to be walking down this giant stretch right here. Let's go check out the road. Hey, after you watch this, tell me what you like most about it. Put it in the comments below. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell button so you can see when I make other videos too. Got a giant stretch. I think what we're going to do is just go this way, then come back. Since we have a red light, a green light, and then a red light. So now you can kind of see the context of this area. It's so cool like that actually. And this giant one right here. So we'll be walking directly down that way, but I'll go over on the other side of the street. And that way. We're still waiting for the red light, so let's just kind of capture the context like that. I love that Chinese characters right there. It looks so cool. Okay, let's go down. And now we're gonna, there's a giant industrial, a lot of industrial stuff in this area. So we're just gonna go all the way down. There's a Honda shop right here. And we're gonna be heading straight down. And there's a lot of car shop stuff in this area, car dealership stuff. And this Aeropuerto is, it's on reclaimed land. But this reclaimed land is a little different than, like the Cotai strip is also reclaimed land, but this is like really straight boulevards and a lot of tall apartments. I think it's basically because they ran out of space years ago. They just built up this whole area to give themselves some space. And all that store there too. We got another one of these corners here. Tons of wide boulevards everywhere. So you got these boulevards like that all the way down. That goes down to the 6-pack. See some people are running across. They're running across because it's like partially green and partially red. So they could run across because he's going to try to catch that green light on the other side, but then the one in the middle part is red and all the people are standing there kind of stuck, right? Okay, so I think we're going to be stuck in the middle as well. It's funny, in this area there's a lot of people who kind of watch to see what I'm doing and see what I'm filming, where when I'm in the other area, that never happens. Let's just kind of navigate this whole thing. It's another street that we did. I'm going to be going across that one. We're going to be going into Pescadores next. But we'll just keep the camera going. I just call it the same name as the other one. That goes, it goes up towards the hill all the way up to the other side. So if we kept going, it would go into outside of Aeropuerto and into something called Gocida in Chinese. I don't know what it is in Portuguese, but in Chinese it's like Gocida, something like that. I don't think the pronunciation isn't right, but here's a Royal supermarket. Keep on walking down. That's awesome. There it is. There's some artwork right there. I saw that from another place. I really wanted to film that. It's not as interesting as I thought. Let me just kind of go up here real quick. Yeah, there it is. I saw that from a distance. And I wanted to find it again. That smells really good, that restaurant right there. there like that, right? So let's fade on out of here. And there's a Royal Supermarket there. Also 1%, I guess it's called. Shopping Plaza. They're all doing their COVID stuff. Seahorse. So we're gonna go on down this way. Okay. I guess we could have came down that way. There's an entrance right there. The bus stop right there. Keep on walking down. Giant boulevards, but we also have some warehouses, I guess. What do you call those? Factories? I don't know. Kind of a mix of apartment buildings plus industrial buildings. I guess that side is more the apartments, and then on the left side it's more industrial. So you got more of these factory kind of stuff. And I think this one turns into Pescadores, but at the moment it's still a Target Street right there. So it's still a Target Street, but up here I believe it turns into, oh no, one more I think. It'll turn into Pescadores, another street altogether. Six Pack is down that way. Nice flower shop here. Another thingamajig. It's kind of interesting. I haven't really filmed in this area much, so. We've got another industrial thing right here. So they got some kind of problem there. So we'll just sneak by that real quick. Now we'll just keep on moving down. And then we're going to see a bridge that goes to Taipa, road that takes you to a bridge that takes you to Taipa in Hong Kong. That's coming up right up here. And then it's going to turn into Pescadores, a different street. And if the lights allow it, go across and then give you some context and everything. So there's a sign that says Taipa. And then that's the, it's funny, she's on her phone. That one goes all the way straight to Taipa and then Hong Kong, so you can go all the way, and that's a Six Pack right there. Six Pack is like kind of an interesting apartment complex. So we're just gonna highlight the street that we're on. And then that's the ones that are going to be crossing in a moment here. Then you can also see this is under construction, and then there's some kind of cool stuff up there too. I'm going to come down here and film another time over on that side as well. And I caught one of the green lights. Now we're stuck in this median. We have to wait for that light right there. And it's going to turn into Pescadores, so that one's going to be ending. Oh, look at the colors there. It's cool. Really cool. Heading that way in a moment, as soon as we can. And then I kind of want to keep going, so we'll keep the camera, and it's going to allow us right now. Let's go on down. I believe this turns into Pescadores. And then there's some kind of cool stuff up that way. That'll be another one altogether. And this will conclude that street right there. Hope you like it. kind of interesting. And if you see, that goes up in the hills and it goes up into where the Macau racetrack. There's some of it is laid out there. Okay, so that's it for this one. Let's go check out the road. Oh, hey guys. 3 things: like, subscribe, make some comments below. It'll really help out my channel. All right.